He's the man downtown trying to address a range of issues.
We got to get the violence down. The city is too violent.
Tonight, Mayor Mike Duggan breaking down priorities and some community initiatives he's trying to tackle. New parks, affordable housing, cleaner neighborhoods, and cracking down on crime. They are just some of the many community initiatives Detroit's Mayor Mike Duggan says he is working to address right now.
Yeah, Karen, even with a lot of community programs in progress in some areas, there are still some residents across the city asking, what about my neighborhood? Well, I got a rare chance at a one-on-one chat with Mayor Duggan today to talk about some of his community initiatives. And it started off with our conversation with some questions, that same question I've been asking many of you. What do you love most about the city of Detroit?
Well, I was born here, and I still see the city through the eyes of a kid.
It's the sense of optimism about what Detroit could be or get back to that Mayor Mike Duggan says keeps him focused on the people. I guess some could call it his sense of grit.
Detroiters watched as everything was taken away. The auto plants moved out. Movie theaters moved out, restaurants moved out.
The mayor says in spite of those challenges, a whole lot of people stayed in the city. So during his time at City Hall, Duggan says he's been working for and welcoming opportunities to help Detroiters bring their neighborhoods back. What are some of the positives that you see or some of the things that you've initiated?
The neighborhoods that are coming back fastest are the neighborhoods with strong block clubs and neighborhood associations.
The mayor and his team point to upgrading more than 200 local parks and building new commercial corridors and adding streetscapes as progress.
East Warren, West Warren, Kirchville and Van Dyke, Livernois, West McNichols, Rosa Parks.
Duggan recognizes vacant homes are an issue across the city. He and other leaders have been focusing on getting those dangerous properties removed, rehabbed, or reoccupied.
When I started, there were 45,000 abandoned houses owned by the land bank. Today, it's 5,000.
Millions of dollars in funding is going to help community groups through neighborhood improvement grants, and entrepreneurs are opening doors to new businesses through programs like Motor City Match. But there's still more work to do. What, if anything, could Detroit do better?
We got to get the violence down. The city is too violent.
While Mayor Duggan's praising the Detroit police force, he says he's optimistic a new community violence intervention partnership with 6 local groups can help deal with the root causes of crime.
We have to get the violence down. That is priority one.
And a couple more community projects the mayor mentioned he's working on right now include a proposed plan to cut property taxes by 17% and convert blighted land into solar fields to help power some city buildings.
He's always talking about the future of the city. Did he talk about his political future?
Well, you know, that's a hot topic right now, Karen. And all he would tell me right now is that he'll make a decision next year, and Detroiters should have a lot of choices when it comes to picking next mayor.
All right, interesting conversation. We'll post it on Click On as well, I'm sure. All right, thanks, Tom.